Active.
Pretty active, pretty
We got like 3,
smooth.
4. How many performances? We got 4 performances of Butter, and then
Yes.
2 music videos.
Yes.
What is going on?
We got BBMAs, we got Stephen Colbert, we got GMA.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot about the Stephen Colbert one.
Hell, he stole my pogo stick.
Right. Yes. No, I remember that part, but I forgot that it was
comedian.
on Stephen Colbert.
Yeah. And then we got the Hutter music video and the one that was like the choreography version that we got this morning.
Right. And then we got the regular choreography as well. Was that this week?
I don't know any. I was like, I don't
Butter
know.
Butter only came out on Friday. It only had this.
It's only a week old. It's only a week old.
It feels.
Yeah, like, was it this week? Like,
it feels. What it feels like is like this has been released for like months. Just based on the frequency that like we're getting content. Like, did we get this much content for Dynamite? Like,
no, I don't think it came out this fast. We got it a lot, but I don't think it came out this fast.
I think we did because the not the Dynamites, the remixes for Dynamite dropped like midweek. So like that came out on the 21st of August.
That's true.
We got the remixes on like the 24th, I think.
And we got more remixes like a week later.
Maybe I just blacked out during that period.
Probably.
Like I remember the B album like portion of that, but do I remember any of Dynamite? Absolutely not. No.
I mean, when we started like reaching our goals for Butter, like we just went on a rampage calling it Dynaflop and it's not a flop for some reason.
I don't know. Do it.
I think we're just it's been a fun time.
It feels like a fever dream, and we're still in the middle.
Yeah,
in the middle of it.
And it's only a week old. Like, what the heck is going on? Okay, so like.
I was watching the BBs and I was just like, it was like 10 o'clock. BTS had won all of their awards and they had performed already. And I was just like, what is this ultimate reality that I am living in?
Where we can actually go to bed at a decent time.
Right? I was so happy.
It was so funny because, can I say, I was allegedly watching a stream of it. Allegedly, because I didn't have cable.
Allegedly. I was doing the same, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So I was doing that. So funny. So before BTS started performing, I think my stream allegedly had like, I want to say 10K people. And then I don't think people were expecting them to go on that early because we had already known that No, we had already known that the Jonas Brothers were going to close the show.
Yeah.
So then we knew they weren't going last. So then people were like, oh, put them like second to last. I don't think people were anticipating that. So like the person that I was allegedly watching the stream from, they allegedly tweeted, BTS now. And then I just like saw, it was in real time. So I saw the views go from 10K to like 101K. Like,
oh my god.
It was immediate. And then when BTS, like, I saw all of the numbers like dropping drastically, like, and then it went down to like, I think at one point it was like 4K or something, and I was just
yeah, the performance ended and I was like, good night.
I was just like,
oh,
that's
it was really refreshing.
It was not like I was also shook. Like I was doing other things like in the background while I was waiting, and then I heard the announcer be like, "And BTS is," and I was like,
"What?
I'm not prepped for this."
Yeah, no.
Yet. Like I need some time.
The group chat died.
Facts.
Literally.
Listen, that performance.
We went from yelling that The Weeknd deserved all of his awards to dying because of Butter.
Listen, that dance break.
Yeah, like like I saw it because I knew that because they were saying that Padma Lakshmi was going to announce them. So then I saw her on the screen and I was like, okay, they're doing now. And I think like, and we saw this before with like the Dynamite performances, but it was just so excellent. It was just so good. Like I don't know how people, and also like I said the same thing for like the Butter music video, but I don't know how people live tweet these things because I was just like watching it. I don't want to because I didn't know when it was gonna be up again, but then y'all had clips on the line like 2 times later.
Yeah, and like a couple hours later it was up on YouTube.
And my time, like it was just very my time. I don't know if it was just my timeline. I don't know if it's because I follow a bunch of delusional Namjoon stuff. It was just like last Sunday was just hell on my like y'all. I like if I could find some holy water to sprinkle it, like even if I don't believe in shit, like but like if I could find some holy water to sprinkle on some, like I would just need to like the power of Christ compels you. Because I just don't the things that I saw. I was literally like, I hope like it was one of those things where you want to take your away because you know that they're tweeted. I don't know what that man did to y'all last Sunday, but I had never seen Army Twitter like that in a long time. Just let me I've seen them. I've seen them with the type 2 tweet, but like that last Sunday was a particular brand of just like
that clip of Yoongi's rotating his hips was on repeat for me for at least 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes.
I wasn't even looking at. Listen, I blacked out the performance.
Listen. But like same because like I was not okay, listen, we got a taste of that choreography and I was like, okay, so this is gonna be like, you know, whatever. You know, we got the chorus and it was like, okay, this is pretty tame, like I'm here for it. And then out of nowhere,
no, because I knew, because I think like in the official press release for the video, for like the song when the video was coming out, they were saying that like there's like choreography with subunit choreography in there. So like I knew that something was going to happen. I just was not prepared for like that. Like
none of
I
us
wasn't
were
prepared.
No,
none of us were.
Let's
be real here.
Like hurt me as a person. Like I had to like.
And the thing is, when the TL was starting to get prepared because like this hotter version was supposed to be coming out, so everybody on my timeline was just like, "Oh my god, like hotter? Like what is that?" Like everybody was getting prepared. I feel like everybody was getting to be in the mindset that they were last Sunday, and then the video came out and like.
It was just BTS being themselves.
It was just BTS being BTS.
It was something.
There was some like moments that I was like, Jungkook, I think you missed a couple of buttons, my guy. Namjoon also same.
They don't know how to dress anymore.
I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of this man not understanding what buttons are. I'm tired of the disrespect. That was like, I feel like
it's just I feel it's like a stylistic choice at this point. I get it, but like I see it and then I try not to see it and then I scroll through my timeline and it's a bunch of people just ensuring that I see it. So I'm just like okay, like I guess this is the life that we're living right now. Yeah, it's just. There was this one clip of one of the interviews for Butter where that man was eating fucking butter. Like it was just so goddamn ridiculous. What are
the look on his face? Like
they look so disgusted. Hobie, like I was looking at Hobie and I was just like, I feel like I was just like looking. And I was just like, what is this man doing? Like, what are you all doing? Like, you have beats that in front of you, and instead of asking them a legitimate question, or just like you're gonna eat butter, it was so weird and awkward. And then when Namjoon was just like, okay, that's enough, I was just like, yes, Kate, like,
yes, please.
Because it's just not. It's not doing anything for me.
I saw so many tweets being like, well, at least he wasn't in the Dynamite era because he would have had to eat some dynamite.
I don't know. It's just when he interviewed Justin, if he does an interview with Justin Bieber, is he gonna eat peaches? I still haven't heard that stuff.
Or like Maroon 5, did he interview them and ate sugar? Like,
I don't know.
Why do you have to be so
still haven't
weird?
heard that. But
it's weird. It was really weird. Like, what the heck?
It was.
Why you do this?
I don't like it.
No, I was looking at it and I was just thoroughly disgusted. I was just like, first of all, like, why are you? And the way that he was acting too, I'm just like, this is so bizarre.
It's bizarre.
It's just so very bizarre. And anyways, Namjoon's better. Namjoon's better than me because I've just been like, huh?
Yeah, I know. Like, a couple of these interviews, like, we've had with them for the last, like, week or so have just been, like, so strange.
It's just
and, like,
so weird.
Weird.
It's just so...
The oddest one to me was probably Good Morning America, because they, like, introduced them as, like, the biggest band in the universe, and then we're like, these up-and-comers, and I was like...
Huh?
Listen, I would say what I want to say, but, like, bitches gonna get mad. But, like, I haven't seen the Good Morning America interview. I've seen the questions that were asked, and I've seen the answers that were given, and I'm just of the... It's a bit aggravating because, like, all you have to do is do a quick Google search if you care about the guests that come on your show at all.
Yeah.
Just to gain more insight on, like, okay, what questions should I ask them? Like, what's going on with them?
Also,
like, it takes a 30-second Google search, really.
Yeah, it's not that hard to find.
Also, they've been on Good Morning America before. Like, this isn't their first interview with them. That's why I was like,
when they introduced I'm sure that I'm paraphrasing, but from what I read, I saw that somebody introduced them like like a new craze or like a new group on the scene or something like that, and I was like,
8 years.
What are we? 8 years, like we're about to celebrate 8 years of BTS. They've been on your show, I like probably like the time by now, because I think the first Good Morning America performance was Idol.
It was. Idol, Boy with Love, Butter. Oh no, Life Goes On.
Were they there for Dynamite too? Probably. I don't know, but like
the first one was Idol. At least we know that.
Yeah, first one was Idol.
The bottom line is that they've been here before. You're not new to them. The world isn't new to them. Everybody just has this, because I was there in like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
When BTS came, they didn't even knock on America's door. They just like busted in and said, okay, we're here. I was there when that happened, and there was this like, they tried to paint this narrative that like BTS was a phase or like it's a new craze, and then they were going to go away. But like since we're like years deep here, so I get, like, I don't know what the thinking is. I don't know consensus. It's just
I don't think there is any thinking.
I don't think there is either. Like, I don't know who
honestly,
hell...
I think there's a thing. I don't want to conspiracy girl. I don't want to be the conspiracy theorist. I think the thinking is very evil, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But it was very, very, it was very, very weird with that like opening segment. And I'm gonna just say what I'm gonna say. If any other artist had shown up on Good Morning America and came there to perform their single, it's like the most streamed song right now, what yada yada da, I do not think any other artist would have received this is the history of American pop. What are we doing? That's just, I don't know, it's just disrespectful. And like, people can get mad if they want to get mad. This is not a group project. Like, this is like, it's not a group project, and you're not writing off of my grade. Like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I didn't sign up to be like your represent. I feel like there are just so many issues when it anyways before I go on a rant, I'm gonna
control, deep breaths, control.
I'm gonna in out.
I'm gonna quit while I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I just want to quit while I'm ahead, because if I said what I wanted to say, yeah,
a lot of the time it's just easier to not engage.
I feel so too. So,
yeah.
For example, in my 2017 to now, I got onto Twitter. I got onto Army Twitter in 2020. But before then, like, I wasn't oblivious to the world of Twitter. Like, talk to people, and then they'll be surprised at the things that I know from like 2018 Twitter. I know all of the jokes and everything. Yeah, because I had my friend I turned her into an army, and then she got on Twitter, and then she would just send me all of the tweets. So she would send me all of the information that would go on Twitter. So I know quite a bit, right? 2020, me getting on Twitter 2020 at my grown age, how old was I in 2020? 21. At my grown age of 21, I'm not going to argue with people online about just simply like I've been like I've been engaging with just them for like the past 2 years. Like, I know like 2 to 3 years. I know what I need to know from listening to BTS. Like, I don't need other people on the internet to tell me things, right?
Yeah.
I think so. In that case, I'm not going to argue with people online when it comes to BTS, unless it's like something very egregious, unless it's something like racist, unless it's something like that. But like, if I'm saying all of the things that BTS have accomplished on their own, and then you want to make me think that I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna be like, okay, like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
My problem comes in, because like, Twitter is like a whole universe by itself.
100%.
My problem comes in where mainstream, quote unquote mainstream media, Good Morning America, television don't do jobs and like try to conflate these two things and these two ideas, because I don't think people realize how xenophobic they sound when they try to conflate BTS's success with everybody else's success. I think, or maybe they do realize how they sound, but it sounds weird, because I saw this one tweet, and it was just like, you're trying to separate BTS from K-pop. That means you're reducing their identity. You're taking their Korean identity away. I'm not Korean, but I'm just going to say, a lot of you people think that Korea, like South Korea, is the land of K-pop, and that's it. Like, that's not how it works. You can't reduce an entire country's culture and traditions and everything, and then that was
just go to sleep.
You can't take all of these different things and then just conflate it to something that you want it to sound. It doesn't that way. Like, it's just so weird to me. But anyways, 100%. And yeah, so that's why I was upset. Like, we can like mince words with like stands on Twitter and whatever. Like, y'all can, I'll do in my spare time if I feel the need to. If I'm just very, very fucking bored, I'm not gonna do it like I'm just not like I'm not gonna do it when I have other shit to do unless it's like outrageous and I have to be like, whoa. Let's take a step back. But like maybe this is like my thing too, but like we put media on like a certain pedestal. We expect them to have standards that at the end of the day they don't have. But we've been raised to think this way. We've been raised to think that, oh, like these publications and whatever, they like know what they're doing. And then you get older and then you just realize nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. And if you do not tell your narrative, you are just going to get lost in it.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm just waiting down the line. I'm just waiting to see how all of this shit plays out, because if somebody tries to tell me some bullshit 10 years from now, or when are they opening the capsule, 2039? I'm waiting to see what happens in that time frame, because I'm just very like, it gets me upset when people don't I don't even think we've begun to the surface of the conversation of the lyricism that BTS has. No. I don't think like I've seen some threads up on Twitter and I think it's, but we haven't like delved into the things that they've been able to do and the things that they've to accomplish, music that they make. We haven't even gotten there yet, so I'm just very curious to see what this is going to look like in like 10-20 years. So
100%. I mean, they're only on their 8th year of their career. They have so much more to go at this point. Like, the trajectory is only upwards.
That's crazy.
So I agree. I'm kind of curious to see what'll happen in 2039. And if any bitches want to come for me, I mean, you can try.
I mean, I have the time. I have the time, but I'm moving now. So if you want to talk to me, you'll be talking to a brick wall. But like after I'm done with everything that I have to do, and I feel like if I feel the need to do it, I'll address it. Okay. But like I just don't, because like I'm just like
Gabby's gonna be coming in like a wrecking ball.
Not yet. Like I'm just like sick of being so sick and tired.
Yeah.
Word to disease. But like it's just like I don't have time. Like I applaud those who do. It's one of my I read something and they were saying you can who's been in for a certain period of time, because like at a certain point you just stop caring. You literally just like stop caring about everything. And like I honestly I want to get back to that day when it was just like me and BTS and like Twitter can kiss my ass. But we're not there yet, because the hold that Bird app has on me, it's terrible. It's really, really terrible.
It's terrifying.
But hopefully like it's like I'll get up out of bed and I'll check Twitter before I can check to see if I can walk. It's like a problem. But like
same.
Yeah. Like I'll wake up.
I'm just like, do I have any Weavers notification?
I'm just like, oh, what's the timeline saying at like whatever side to wake up? I don't even have a time because my sleeping schedule is just so
Yo, I woke up from that weird ass dream, and the first thing I did was check Twitter, and I'm like, it's 5 a.m. Go back to sleep.
I was on Twitter at 5 a.m.
I had to tell you guys that I dreamt of becoming the Prime Minister.
Such a weird
dream. It was important.